Hey you guys, this is Leslie and today we are going to talk about setting your minimalist goals. If you're not a natural minimalist, then you may need a little bit more motivation to get to where you want to with minimalism. Also, setting goals will help you focus your energy and get there faster. My family set some pretty serious minimalist goals of downsizing by 75%. Because we were planning on moving into an RV to travel full time. In the end, we actually downsized by about 90%, but setting that goal of 75% was what helped us get there and go beyond it. Before we jump right into it, if you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button for more minimalist and natural living videos like this one. If you're interested in living a more minimalist life, the first step is usually that you're going to have to downsize some, because if you're not a natural minimalist, then you probably have too much stuff. The first thing you want to do is actually to question why it is you want to pursue minimalism. Why are you interested in it? Is it for your concern for the environment? Is it so that you can reach some other goals in your life and you want to make the stuff in your house take up less of your time? Do you want more family time? Are you completely disorganized and it's frustrating you like crazy? Do you spend all your time cleaning and organizing? What is it that you want? Why are you pursuing minimalism? Is it that you want to be able to focus more on your career and have the time to do the things you need to do to get there? Is it because you want to go travel full time like we did? Maybe it's just because you love the minimalism aesthetic and you want your house to look like that. Maybe you just want life to be easier in general. I think that itself is a great goal, but if you can make it a little more tangible, that will probably help you to reach that goal. So what is it, if you say easier, what is it that is easier about it? Is it that you want to spend less than an hour a day cleaning and tidying up? Is that you want to spend less than 20 minutes a day cleaning and tidying up? Is it that you want to be able to go play all weekend long without thinking about all the things back home that you need to organize and need to be doing? Try to find the most tangible reason that you can. Ease of life is a great goal, but it can be kind of intangible. So what about it? What about minimalism would make your life easier? Really sit down and visualize what it is that you want in your life that minimalism is going to help you get to. Because minimalism is a great thing to pursue in order to reach your other goals, to help you reach your other goals, because when you can let go of all that stuff, you are allowing other things to come into your life. So the second thing you want to do is set a percentage for how much you want to downsize by. And here's why I like setting a percentage. Because if you say you want to downsize by 75%, which is what we wanted, you know you're going to be getting rid of 3 things for every one that you keep. In the end, we went down by like 90%, so we got rid of 9 things for every one that we kept. And it all depends on where you are in your life right now. So you may not have a crazy ton of stuff, but just want to downsize a little bit and live a more minimalist life. Maybe you only want to go 25%. That's just 1 out of every 4 items. So you would get rid of 1 and keep 3. So when you give it a percentage, it gives you a really tangible number to work with. And if you're looking at something like, say, a bookshelf, you know if you're going down by 75%, that you need to get rid of 3 books for every 1 book on that bookshelf. It's something that you can really pay attention to and focus on. It's just really tangible. Minimalism, since it has no rules, can sometimes seem somewhat intangible. So if you want to go down, give yourself a number and shoot for that and see how you do. You might surprise yourself like we did and go way beyond what you expected. The third step is, when do you want to be done? This is really important because decluttering and downsizing can become slightly addictive to some people. And I've heard of people that when they finish decluttering, they're not sure what to do anymore. That's part of the reason you want to set that goal ahead of time of what it is that you want your life to look like in the end, because then when you get there, you'll know you're there and you'll know what to do. A lot of people just go straight into downsizing and decluttering without knowing what it is that they want at the end of it, and when they get there, they are still looking around for other things to downsize and declutter, and they're not happy with where they are. So you want to figure out where it is you want to be, and then you want to give it a time frame for when you want to get there, because honestly, you want life to be more fun. You don't want this to take forever. Have an end date. And it's okay to be somewhat flexible, but do you really want this to take years and years? Like, the point of pursuing minimalism is not to spend the rest of your life focused on it. The point of pursuing minimalism is to get to another goal. It's not to be constantly focused on your things. It's actually to do the exact opposite and not be focused on your things. So we had, from the time we decided that we were going to do this, we gave ourselves until our lease was up. So we had 6 months. So that meant a lot of hard work, but it gave us a definite goal, and it gave us something really tangible to work with. Set that date for when you want to be finished with most of it. Of course, minimalism is an ongoing process that will always be a little bit of a part of your life now, but once you get that big downsize done, it'll just take a little bit of time on a regular basis to keep up with it. If you don't keep up with it, you're gonna get yourself right back into where you were. But that comes down to things like not shopping too much. In fact, I have a video about how to shop like a minimalist, so you might check that out if you are worried about having too much stuff again after you have finished your big downsize. So we did 6 months, and that worked out pretty well for us. We were definitely in a rush at the end, and we did put some things in storage, but we have since downsized significantly more. Sometimes it takes a few passes to get it all the way done. Having a date basically just means you won't let it take forever, because some goals are easy to let them sit way out there and let them take forever instead of actually getting them done and getting on with it. So those are my 3 tips for setting your minimalist goals to help you get on with your life and get to doing what you really want to be doing, which isn't managing and caring for your stuff. If you got some value out of this video, please hit the like button so that I know that you like this kind of information. Share it with your friends if they would also get some value out of it. And come on over and join me on Facebook and Instagram, where I give a lot more tips and post pictures of our travels. And of course, subscribe for more like this. I'll see you in the next one. If you're not a natural minimalist, the first thing is not to set the percentage. Why else would somebody want to do minimalism? And what?